flat back, big belly like Yam Festival Chino Achebe. And no head, everything is full of white mustache here. The eye bulge out and stressful life. And these girls are walking with them like cricket legs. Somebody who should be your father, you're walking with them. Because they can pay your rent, they can give you money. The devil is a liar. Chasing them as men are chasing girls, so also they are chasing men. And everywhere they go to, the girls are saying, when they are friends, when the girlfriends see him, they say, it's ugly. Look at the tip. Look at the belly. So they too want to put up appearance, so they have to go and do lipo. What will make a man? And this man was saying they suck all kind of nonsense out of his belly. Why would they not suck nonsense out of your belly? When a whole man, you are never pregnant. Instead of you to stop eating pork pie, bacon, pate latte, all those stupid food, and go to gym and do exercise. No, you don't do that. The next thing is you go on the theater. They remove half of the fat on the eye. Each time they cut the belly and remove fat, the same thing that put the fat there, will not put it back. That's why Sharon Stone, Sylvester Stallone's mother, see the way the woman looked like a masquerade from Newi. Fear! Everybody wants to look so young. We are afraid. We are afraid to come out. We are afraid to sit. We are afraid to stand. We are afraid. It doesn't even matter what the world does. That's them. What about us church folks? Preachers doing lipo. Preach because of fear of getting old. It is when you lose the anointing and the grace. So you've got to put up the appearance. You've got to do it. Because the anointing is gone. Because when the grace is there and the anointing is there, people will walk past you and say, is that the pastor? You say, yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Of course. Because he renewed our youth. He renews it. That doesn't mean that I can still run out of the bed like I used to do it. Because I am getting younger. But trust me, I can still beat you to race. Yes. You still have to run to catch up with me when I work. Many times I have to, my son will say to me, Mom, what are you rushing to? You're still rushing. Calm down. You're not getting younger, you know. Calm down. I never know. It is a discipline that I was born with. You can never be flabby with my mother. She will slap the back of your head. Being a nurse, even you know the way they walk. When we are seeing her off, me and my husband before we marry, when we'll be seeing her off to her night duty in those years, she's gone, we are still. And I remember Pastor used to say, he never said to me I should not be a nurse, but he'd be saying it to my ears. I hate nurses. Have you forgotten? He said, I hate nurses. I don't like nurse. What's she rushing? I should be making comment. I said, why can't you go and tell Mom? I said, I'm talking to you. Why is she rushing? Why do they have to do night duty? I don't like a nurse. They go to night duty and all that kind of thing. And I'll be telling him that, well, anyway, you did not say you are going to marry. We are just friends to one another at this point in time. So I'll be thinking to myself, what's your business if I become a nurse? Personally, I don't like nursing. So that one is even in your favor. So I never have the gene to be a nurse. Even though I wish I had done nursing, instead of me to end up in my life doing auxiliary nursing just to keep body and soul together. In England, if I had done nursing then, I would have been earning serious money just to keep, on the side, Fear, 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 fear. Fear has torment. Fear of tomorrow. Fear of failing has kept many from dreaming. Fear lock you in the cupboard of life. Everybody is passing through you, passing by you. You refuse to move because you are afraid. Suppose I do it and I fail. Fear. Suppose I do it. Suppose I do it and I fail. They will laugh at me. Whosoever laugh at you for failing is a failure himself. Write that down. At least you try. Whosoever laugh at you. Do you think it's easy? Anybody who laugh at you, my dear. Laugh. What are they laughing at? At least you try. You try. What are they laughing at? Anybody who hear you, okay, and they are laughing, well, anyway, what do you expect? They're the failures. Because they are laughing at you, failing. They have not even tried. And see if they will pass or not. We measure success with our own eyes, not the eyes of God. Come and say, that's why I have a principle that is mayday and partial that cannot change in this ministry. All those traveling preachers, they don't have a church, they don't have nothing. They never have no church. They don't preach here. No. You have to show me how you till the ground. How you do ministry. I've got to know where you start from. I want to know how you endure hardship as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. Even if your membership is 10, 2, I want to know where you have those 2 people. To find out that territory. Because in some certain territories, those 2 are. For you to even have 2 in that place, you are a champion in the eyes of God. Because one day he told me, 1 Chronicles 12, I was reading, he said, captains of 20, captains of thousands, captains of 100. He said, read it again. I kept reading. He said, read it again. And I said, God, what are you saying to me? He said, what is the common word among all of them? I said, Captain. He said, don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it. I am the one who determined the length and breadth of your ministry. No man. We give honor and accolade to pastors of mega churches, and we look down at pastors who are they call them storefront churches. And the so-called mega churches members, they will not let the storefront churches. They are the ones who go to them. They call them storefront in America. Storefront churches. But those storefront pastors, they know how to discern. They know how to fight devils. They are there for their people. They have structure that the devil himself is afraid of. They are mindful of each members. They are not the type that will preach and shout hallelujah in the daytime and go and be having sex night. Whereas the big mega, not all of them that are God-fearing, they are so fat and big. There is no need to believe God for finance, because even if they preach error, people are there. Even if they talk nonsense, the offering will come. So they have enough money to spend to do anything they want to do. They would demand first-class tickets. It's a demand. They demand the hotel you have to put them. They demand. It's because you are the one who wants them to come preach for you on your pulpit. They demand it because they are now big. They have a name.